I'm Neil Hinchliffe and I'm the museums manager here at Bradford Industrial Museum. Bradford is what Bradford is because of what happened in the past. And what it does is it looks at the industrial heritage particularly.
This is the Motive Power Gallery where we house a lot of our steam engines in here. We've also got other types of engines which run off gas and some that run off electricity. We've got the Car Foster, which is a big steam engine. Somebody mysteriously donated it and they left it on the car park in a couple of skips. So our chief engineer resurrected it or reconditioned it and it's now in working condition. We've also got examples of line shafting, and basically the line shafting ran a lot of little engines and different types of machinery, i.e. lathes and drills. They were quite useful because it was one power source supplying several different small machines. Downstairs in the Linton Gallery we've got an engine there called Victor. This came from a mill near Grassington called the Linton Mill. Basically it was left in a derelict building and we rescued it. We restored it here on the premises and brought it back to life.
Spinning was the first thing that got mechanised. In Bradford, I mean, although it's known as a worsted type place, at one time or another, I think sort of like 2/3, if not more, our cloth came through Bradford. If you call 1800 as a major point in sort of the history of textiles, in that everything was starting to be mechanised, which kicked off production in a really big way. It was a major centre. I mean, this is what made Bradford the city it is today.
This is the Transport Gallery, which is housed within the Bradford Industrial Museum. We have a collection of Jowett vehicles which were manufactured locally, which is followed on to the end of the gallery with a small collection of motorcycles which were also manufactured locally. The best car we keep is the Jowett Jupiter, which is the most expensive, and it was known for one of the earliest cars to reach 100 miles an hour. The second best one is a very rare one called the Jowett Jason, there are only 2 known left in Great Britain. We also have a collection of the Bradford vans and Bradford Utility. With the motorcycles, we've got an example of a P&M Panther, which was donated to us from the P&M works and was rebuilt here in our conservation department from parts.
Printing was quite a big segment of Bradford, and here we have representative machinery from the letterpress section, which covers the period from 1830 to approximately 1950. The printing machines we have start with Stanhope Press, which is in good working order and we use it for exhibitions. We have a Hopkinson and Cope press and also an American designed Columbian press with the roost and eagle on the top, all in good working order. We also have another machine which was made locally in Halifax. That's the Arab Platen. We produce bookmarks for the schools when they come round and they can see the machines working. Other than that, we're basically an educational feature.
It's a recreation of a Victorian stable yard. It gives you an insight into how horses were used and their life and what they would have done. The fact that they were basically not kept as pets like people do now, and that they were a working animal. Every Tuesday to Saturday the horses are here at the minute. They like the people coming to visit them. You're more than welcome to come and stroke them, say hello, bring them some apples and carrots if that's what you want to do, and yeah, come and have a chat about them.
Millside House is where the mill owner used to live in Victorian times. It was mainly the mill owners, but it's been home to various people, mill managers, mill engineers. The last person to live in it was the last mill manager whilst it was a working spinning mill, which closed in 1970. The drawing room is the best room, which would have been used mainly in the evenings or perhaps during the day if there were visitors. The piano is a very fine one. It's made by a London firm called Collard & Collard. In the dining room there's a particular interesting item which is a soda siphon, which was a late Victorian invention, and basically it's two globes and you put the liquid in the bottom globe and a mixture of tartaric acid and sodium bicarbonate in the top globe, which reacts and makes carbon dioxide, and then the gas pushes the liquid up through the tube and comes out as fizzy water.
Heritage is really, really important. It gives you a sense of belonging to a place. That's what I would like with Bradford Museums, really, is that people come along, look at the story, see the story, and it gives them that feeling of, gosh, now I know where I come from, now I know, where I belong. And that, to me, is what it's all about.